having proficiency check-ins is so important. I think that a lot of times you're teaching people, with good intent, and you're just throwing so much at them at one time. To you, it seems like common sense. It's difficult to tell if they're absorbing or not because they're saying they are, or they're nodding their head, or they're smiling. But then when you get to, application the very next day or even later that afternoon, they look at you like kind of with a deer in the headlights kind of look, because we're not doing checklists and proficiency check-ins like you guys have set in to the procedures of this book. I like that a lot. What types of things are you going to have, like QR codes inside the book, and that's going to go to like a training video outside of the actual print book?
Correct. So
Okay.
I know we have, Front Office Academy. We have, I think Summers assisting schools now online too. That would be probably more robust, but we do have a series of videos that we've built that go along with the flow of this book that will also be, helpful. And yeah, just scan the QR code and you're in. There's no like additional charge or anything for that.
I like that.
To your point though, on the training aspect, we throw a lot at assistants out of the gates, and it's hard for them to digest it all. So they can take, with these training quizzes, they could take notes, revisit it, and then we revisit some of these, couple times a year, and they'll pick up new details that they couldn't put in their brain the first time, right? They remembered about 15% of what you said or less. And the other thing we do is we have spreadsheets in here to track how many times they've assisted or performed procedures. So I used to go up to dental assistants and, a new dental assistant, maybe they've been with us, 45 days. Hey, how many crowns have you assisted on? I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4. And it's like, very arbitrary. So I said, let's just put a spreadsheet and together and say, once you're proficient if you've assisted on 5 or 10 of them, whatever your number is, and it's signed off by a dentist and a senior assistant, and so on and so forth. So being more formalized rather than arbitrary has been helpful.